McDaniel, would you dispense first roll call, please?
President Templeman,
Here.
Vice President Sealy.
Here.
Treasurer McLeod.
Here.
Parliamentarian Higgins.
Here.
Senator Mendez. Here. Senator Drawad. Senator Dare. Senator Hendricks.
Here.
Senator Collins. Senator Johnson.
Here.
Senator Williams. Here. Senator Perez.
Here.
Senator Duda.
Here.
Senator Williams. Alex Williams. Okay. Senator Freshar. Senator Nagarajan.
Senator Nagarajan.
I'm here. I'm sorry. Senator Mosley.
Here.
Senator Garrison.
Here.
Senator Johnson. Here. Senator Kaufman. Here. Senator Method.
Here.
Senator John. Senator Sweetland.
Here.
Senator Iniguez. Senator Meek.
Here.
Senator Robertson. Senator Labanca. Senator Daniel. Senator Van Zook.
Here.
Senator Dukes.
Here.
Senator Farouk.
Here.
Senator Osteen. Here. Senator Dang.
Here.
Senator Mazak. Here. Senator Cooper. Here. Senator Thomas. Senator Morrison.
Here.
Senator Cox.
Here.
Senator Gobble.
Here.
Senator Agudelo. Senator Adams.
Here.
Senator Strong. Senator Copeland.
Here.
Senator Sealy.
There any discussion over last week's minutes? If not, all of those in favor of approving last week's minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Is there anyone here for open forum? All right. For officer reports, I'm going to go over some of the stuff that we did this week. I did contact the city about the request that Senator Morrison brought up about the pothole. They were given the location of that and said that they would look into it. I don't know exactly what all will become of that, but
They're filled.
they filled it in. Okay, they're fast. I've been working a lot. You'll see on upcoming events, there's the town hall meeting on April 11th. That's going to address the athletic fee that goes on our ballot for a student referendum. I've been working on kind of getting the initial planning phases as far as like who will be in attendance and the reservations. That's going to be in the UC Theater. And so I've been working on that a lot. And then that's pretty much it on my end. Vice President Sealy?
So this week I met with Chris Thompson as well as other people from Rec and Adventure Sports and the HPC. We started working on the Tyler Rock Gym, getting a contract with them for permanent student rates for UT Tyler students, as well as the possibility of purchasing equipment to keep here at the university to rent to students. We're also looking at the contract the university has with gyms in the Longview and Palestine areas, because those students they still pay like a rec sports fee, and there's like another fee. What's the name of it? Either way, they have fees that allow like all of us to use our HPC at no cost. So those fees go towards a contract that the university has with the local gym that allows them to use that local gym at no cost. We're looking into having a similar sort of arrangement if rec sports, HBC, if it's affordable, and that way. But you know, that was just something that we sort of brought up. I spent a lot of time on the Rock Gym this week, but I think that's about it. Have a good week, everyone.
Secretary McDaniel?
Okay. Well, sorry I missed last week. I was in Houston for interviews, but on the bright side, I'm now employed, so that's a perk. I have been really busy like catching up with things. I feel like I'm so behind, so sorry if I'm like reaching out to y'all late. Really quick absence forms. If you have to turn them in, please 48 hours in advance and attach like a work schedule or some type of notice. Other than that, that's all I
Treasurer McLeod.
Hey y'all, so this week I've just been working on finalizing the Longview and Palestine town halls that we'll be having. And also I've been working with the rest of the EB to purchase the SGA awards that we'll be giving out at the end of the year. You could get a plaque or maybe like a sheet of paper that says your name. So if you want one of those, just be on your good behavior and make some things happen. That's all I have to say.
Parliamentarian Hicken.
Hey everyone, good to be back. Sorry I missed last week. This week I've just been kind of trying to catch up a little bit from this time. I had a couple of candidacy meetings today. If you have not come in yet for a candidacy meeting and you are planning on running, then you need to do that. The times for tomorrow and Wednesday are tomorrow
I
is
have 1 to 2 tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow 1 to 2 in Preston's office, and then Thursday it's going to be noon to 1 in Savannah's. So those are going to be your last chances to come in for candidacy meetings. So get that done. Other than that, I've just been working with Jacob to get the town halls in Longview and Palestine finalized and get food set up for that and stuff like that. And then also just trying to get the word out about elections. Sent some little promo ads to all the buildings on campus to get them on like the TVs. So look out for those. And then also getting food for the election tables as well to try and get people to come vote. So that's pretty much it though.
Under voice reports, we have Souls College of Business up first. Graduate. We not have anything.
Who?
Lima.
Halima, do you have anything to report for graduate?
Student life committee reports.
We didn't meet last week because I was away for tennis, but we will be meeting this week to finalize more stuff for Patriot Days and our end of the year awards banquet dinner. What? Oh yeah, it's still going on. There's boxes all over the place. Tell your friends, and it's in our upcoming events.
Communications.
We didn't meet last week, and I wasn't there this week, but Preston was there.
Senator Cooper, will you address what we did today?
Yes, we talked about the SGA banquet on April 24th. Is that correct today?
Yes.
Yes. And we discussed the themes and the who we're gonna have to cater and the centerpieces. We're going to elaborate more.
That's good. SGAC.
We approved $160 for the Indian Student Association. They'll be having a Bollywood night on the 13th, and they'll be having music and dances. And we don't have any requests for next week.
Rules Committee.
So this past week, we discussed what we can do for the rest of the semester to help promote elections. So what we decided is, probably I think the week of the 16th, we're going to go around the UC and just talk to the students that are in there and encourage them to vote for the rest for the elections that are in the week. And we also discussed possibly having a polling station in the College of Pharmacy, but since a lot of those students don't really go into any of the other buildings on campus. So, we're still speculating.
Student Affairs. Oh, hold on.
What are
Secretary
y'all
Dan.
gonna have? A what?
A polling station for voting.
Senator Gobble.
I'm also working on getting a photo booth made so that we can take pictures of both like little iPhone stickers and put it on the SGA Instagram.
That's a good idea. All right. Now Student Affairs.
Our only project right now is the hands-free bathroom door opener. How I talked about last week, the L-shaped improvement we put. We're working with Andy Krause on prototype with different companies that can still PR. We will schedule maybe this week together rather than those. So,
Is there any old business at this point? I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the changing of the date for the library card swipe access. Someone would need to
Someone has
actually
to
make the motion. Senator Nagarajan.
Motion to change the date for the library card access.
Yes. All right, so it's been motioned and seconded to approve the changing of the date for the card swipe access to the library. If y'all guys will remember, this had been brought to us before and was supposed to roll out finals week. The head librarian wants to now move it the week before finals and asked for our blessing on moving that date. Senator Mosley.
Why would she be moving the date up?
The exact quote from her email was so that students were prepared during finals week for the change and that they weren't showing up to the library unprepared without an ID. Senator Robertson.
I like it. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a good idea.
Vice President Seeley.
It probably will end up being helpful to students because if you've never done it before and you're trying to go study for your final, you didn't bring your ID because you didn't know you had to. But this way, like, students will have a week to kind of figure it out. Who knows if people will go to the library a week before finals, right? Like, I know I do, but I don't know about everyone else. It gets kind of crowded, right? Yeah, I'm with you. Me too.
Senator Tronson.
Well, my concern on that one is that I know for people who lives on campus or always uses all the access for the university they have, they're ID all the time. But for students, like when I was an undergrad, I rarely go to the library and I rarely do really my ID and stuff like that. So I do have concerns for those students that do have that last minute, hey, let me go to the library, but don't have the ID because they either lost it and it's too expensive to get another one. Like, what are other things that the student can use to get still inside but without the ID?
Senator Gobble.
What communications did you say that they're sending out to let people know that this is happening? Are they sending out like a campus-wide email or anything like that? Because that would be very helpful.
It's a Josh question.
That's a significant impact of the warrant money.
Yeah.
The government could have requested the student affairs.
Good idea.
Secretary McDaniel.
I think you should put a request out for that and for maybe put like a sign or a poster like in the front of the library. Because when people are working in, just let them know that that's what happened. Maybe like within like a couple days before, the week before, say, hey, this is starting next week. And then let them know that this is going to be a trial run for finals week. But in the email, like specify what's going on with this library card.
Senator Gobble.
If you're gonna make a sign, you might make two and put one in the UC because I go in there way more often when I go in the library, and if I see that there, then just actually going to the library and then not being able to get in.
Secretary
I can
McDaniel.
also put stuff on like Twitter, probably. That's a lot.
Senator Robertson.
Is there not a way for someone at the library staff person to look up your student ID number or your email address to know that you are a student? That would bypass the need to scan your ID.
Senator Van Zook.
When that requires somebody being at the door though.
Yeah.
You forgot time, you could put in the.
Secretary McDaniel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is that basically, but I won't know if maybe someone's gonna be monitoring in like the inside part, and you can let someone know that you don't have your card, and then they would address it further.
Senator Mazak.
If like somebody has lost it and can't replace it, they can just talk to the librarian maybe prior to and just say, hey, I'm a student, but I've lost my card.
Vice President Seeley.
When we discussed this the first time, that question was brought up, and Ms. Stanley, she said that the front desk can see the door. So if a student is having significant trouble getting in, a person working at the desk can come, ask them for their ID or their student email, and to confirm their status as a student. But that's how they would handle that situation because the front desk can see the door. So if someone's doesn't have their ID and they're pulling on the door and it won't open, they're gonna see that and they can take care of it.
Secretary McDaniel.
I feel like this is jumping the gun, but is it possible to put like a doorbell or something to where like front office can hear? Because I feel like they're not always at the very front where they can get access to that.
Senator Mosley.
I will say I go there a lot, and it is they can see the front door, but it's very hard for them to see the front door because they do have the wall. So maybe some sort of doorbell or some alarm that you can like press would be helpful for the front desk people to put in there.
Senator Gobble.
They have like $15 doorbells on Amazon. They're like required kind of. So you can get a motion sensor or you might pull on the door and ring it.
Senator Van Zook.
Going off of the doorbell deal, I know that some people that try to come in there, I don't always have an ID, somebody that needs access to come to the library, whether it's for business or something like that, or somebody that's upstairs and needs something. But not be a bad idea to offer up. I know they had this nice security doorbell, so if you hit the button, it shows like a video or pictures and stuff like that, then communicate with them, ask them why they're there. So I mean, I cost a little more money, but it would be worth their time and money. Just to kind of see, I mean, now then they can communicate and ask them why they're there, because if he does want to.
Senator Gobble.
Even like.
Any other comments? Yeah. Any other comments? All those in favor of approving the changing of the date from finals week to the week before, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? That passes. At this time, is there any other old business? None? All right. Is there any new business? Advisor comments?
You do have a business. Part 2 off.
You're right. My bad.
We'll go back to it.
All right. Yeah, we'll go back to that. I was actually going to cover that more towards announcements, but we can do that. So in old business, Dr. Tidwell did come to our executive.
Motion to open it up.
Can we-
But we can't open discussion.
I can't make it an action item.
That you discussed?
No.
I was going to cover it in announcements. Parliamentary Hicken.
May I suggest that you do it in announcements?
That's what I was planning. Any other comments? Now in announcements, you'll see town hall meeting. I did cover that in upcoming events. What I did want to bring up is that Dr. Tidwell will be, or is supposed to be, Dr. Tidwell is supposed to be at that town hall meeting to present what he came and presented to the executive board concerning the topic of the UC parking lot, as well as a couple of other items. Dr. Patterson, our athletic director, will be there to kind of be there for questions concerning the athletic budget. And so what I was going to hopefully bring up to y'all is just feel free to bring any and all friends that you want to. This is supposed to be for the students. It's supposed to be for us to kind of have any chances to ask, what we deem necessary here for this athletic fee and its proposed changes. So I would like to see, a lot of people there. And but to go back to addressing how it's kind of old business, is that we did indeed have that talk that y'all guys voted for us to have. So. Any other announcements? Senator Narodi?
What date is the town hall meeting?
It's
It's
April 11th.
And what time and where?
9 a.m. University Theater.
It's on the Canvas site. If you go onto the agenda, it's on that.
Parliamentarian Hicken.
Just another reminder, if you are running for a senator position, you have to come into a candidacy meeting in order to campaign. So get that done. Again, the times are tomorrow from 1 to 2, and then Thursday from noon to 1.
Secretary McDaniel.
Would you like to announce what's going on with the food pantry?
I don't know if y'all have all seen this. The food pantry did open, have a soft launch. It will be open on Mondays from 1 to 6:30 in the Library 223, which is the what used to be the coffee shop there. So that we did have the soft launch for that, and proud of all the work that went into that. Senator Gobble.
In regards to candidates, do you have to make a scheduled appointment or can you just show up?
Parliamentarian Higgins.
For the most part, during those times, you can just show up. If you need a time outside of those don't work for you, then you can email anybody on the EB and set up a time. But it can't be any later than Thursday.
Any other announcements? Secretary McDaniel.
What month is that starting next Monday, the food pantry?
Yes. Senator Osteen.
Exactly, is your office at?
You see 3,400.
Any other announcements or questions? None. Secretary McDaniel, would you just spend second roll call, please?
President Tillman,
Here.
Vice President Seeley,
Here.
Treasurer McCobb,
Here.
Parliamentarian Higgins,
Here.
Senator Mendez,
Here.
Senator Jawad, Senator Dare,
Here.
Senator Hendricks,
Here.
Senator Collins, Senator Johnson, Senator Williams,
Here.
Senator Perez, Senator Duda, Senator Williams, Senator Freshour, Senator Nagarajan, Senator Mosley,
Here.
Senator Garrison,
Here.
Senator Tromsen, Senator Kaufman, Senator Pellegal,
Here.
Senator Method,
Here.
Senator John,
Here.
Senator Sweetland,
Here.
Senator Inges, and Inges, I'm gonna figure it out. Senator Meek, Senator Robertson, Senator Levanka, Senator Daniel, Senator Van Zook,
Here.
Senator Dukes,
Here.
Senator Farouk, Senator Osteen, Senator Dang, Senator Mazak, Senator Cooper, Senator Thomas, Senator Morrison,
Here.
Senator Cox, Senator Gobble, Senator Aguilera, Senator Adams, Solomon, Senator Copeland,
Here.
and Senator Seeley.
Senator Sweetland.
Motion to adjourn.
All those in favor of adjournment, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? We're good to go.